Millions walk the path of transformation, healing, to bring well-being to the life and peace. But very few succeed. What is the reason behind it? Is this path is made for only few, elite, selected one? Or there is some other reason? My name is Jivasu, and I am the founder of Soma. Soma is a science and body-based path for complete health and transformation. It is accessible to all regardless of age, ability, and body. As far as society is concerned, politics is concerned, religion is concerned, we can follow each other. We can follow a leader, an elder. But once it comes to transformation, it is the path of aloneness. It can never happen in a crowd, in a sangha, in a satsang, no matter how that sangha is advanced, enlightened. Because on the path of transformation, we have to meet ourselves in absolute aloneness. I still remember there was a prominent philosopher in the United States. Of course, then he became very defamed and disappeared. And he floated this idea of collective evolution. That you can all evolve as a crowd, as a number, in huge numbers actually. And he was endorsed by another very prominent philosopher of that time. And this previous one told even people were getting enlightened on phone. I listened to it. I didn't believe it. But after a few years, what happened to is quite remarkable because he abused many people. Because he didn't understand the nature of transformation, because he didn't go through that transformation. Because since very beginning of our life, we are dependent on others. Human child is the only child in nature which takes 18 to 25 years to become independent. So whatever we take later on in life, if we are not aware, we think that by becoming dependent on others, it could be a scripture, a religion, a philosophy, a guru, a teacher, a guide. It doesn't matter. We can go there. So that is what happened to us in our lifetime, that we call it self-realization, which is another name of transformation. But what we do, we keep on accumulating knowledge. We keep on reading books. We can keep on going for retreats, finding another teacher, another guru. And it all becomes very cluttered in our mind. So our mind becomes like a crowd. And whenever there is a crowd, there is no space for myself. And if there is no space for myself, how the flowering or flourishing could happen? Because in order for the transformation to take place, my nascent self needs that beautiful space, just like a flower. So if I want to grow a flower in the garden, I need space for that flower. So the light could come, so water will be there, wind will be there, and then you must see the glory of this flower. It is the same process. So millions walk this path, but very few reach, because still they are walking on crutches. Still they are hoping some guru, some mother or father figure, some God will come and will help them. And it doesn't happen. And some of them are very discouraged and disappointed, but then they find another one. So how to move in this transformation? How to create that aloneness so that we are meeting ourselves or that vital force without an intermediary, guide, or interpreter. And of course, nature gave us some wonderful thing in our being. It is a part of our biology. And that is our innate somatic personality. Each one of us are born with a unique nature. There is no exception to it. No two things in our universe can ever be the same. So nature said, I will give you the common ground of society, of culture, of religion, all living being. But once you come to the transformation, then you have to enter a different door. So the common ground and then unique transformation. Those are two different things, although totally interconnected. So each one of us is born with that unique somatic personality. And unless we connect to it, enter it, door to the transformation, healing, ultimate realization won't occur. We will get all the benefits of a religion, of a philosophy, or crowd, people. It's very entertaining, it's very consoling, it is very psychotherapeutic. But we don't want to confine ourselves just for therapy. We can't spend our life just spending our whole time in therapy. So that is where I have to come to myself through my somatic personality. It is a part of each cell, each organ, my heart, my brain, each fiber of being. I cannot separate it. So understanding that, the next question comes, how I open that door? What is the mechanism? In order to do that, number one path is if I become aware of myself. Most people are not. They are disconnected from themselves, from their mind, from their body, from their heart, from their emotions. It needs an extraordinary sensitivity to observe myself, to feel myself, to watch myself. Through that interoceptive awareness, somatic awareness. So I'll become very clear about my thinking, how I eat, how I walk, how I react, how I behave, how I sleep. And by that observation, I will become very clear, okay, that is who I am in first place. A lot of people did that. They never understood their somatic personality, but still they reached there because they were a very sharp feeler, observer, whisperer of their own being. But some may say, listen, it is quite complex because I lived with such numbness for decades. It will take me another few years to do that. And I agree. So that is why we have a personality questionnaire. It's a dialogue, basically, in the form of questionnaire. And once you have that dialogue with yourself through question, you become aware, listen, that is, what I am. Because the beauty of somatic personality is it doesn't change over time. is etched in stone. Only its expression changes according to our circumstances. So, through the questionnaire, through that dialogue, you can take the help of a teacher. We start discovering over time who I am, who didn't change underneath. And once I align myself with it, then what I discover is quite a beautiful phenomena which is called flow. Flow means when I align with myself, I experience high energy. There is such a sense of well-being. There is such a sense of peace and contentment and the creative vitality. As soon as we do that, inner guru is born. Because that is the nature of inner guru. Inner guru doesn't shout or yell or give clear instruction. It gives a glimpse of flow. Now I follow this flow means I'm following my guru, and we will go in depth and door will be wide open. We will continue with that. Check for our next video and please give your comments. Visit our website to get more information about our programs and connect to us. Thank you.